Hello, my name is Garcia. I was born in Mexico, but raised in a small town called Bird City, Kansas. I am an 18-year-old trying to produce my career in nursing. There are 3 big points that I want to tell you about my life. These points are what made me the person I am now. Starting out with my first one. Living in a small town has a lot of my causes. Beginning with my school. We were such a small school. I graduated with 12 students. My classmates were just classmates. We were like brothers and sisters. We knew everything about each other. We were actually a very intelligent class. My classmates and I were very competitive to having the best grades in the class. Also, with being a small school, it made me be involved in almost everything, but I mean everything. I played every sport that my school offered, and I was also involved in many other events such as FFA, NHS, band, choir, musicals, and Stugo. I gave it my all in everything. Now, my reasoning to this, I feel as if I weren't to be in a small town, I would have not done any of this. If I were to be at a lot bigger school, like a city, or just more students around that I wouldn't know everybody, I feel like I would not be as caring or involved. And I would be more up to no good. Going on to my second point, my culture. I was around many white people than Mexicans. In my town, there were only whites and very few Mexicans. I never had a hard time with being judged at my school for my culture. Actually, I was more known as whitewashed. Haha. Once I went to college, I met tons of other cultures, such as blacks, Asians, Canadians, Bahamas, and Chinese people. It was amazing to get to know other people from different cultures. It was like an eye-opener to the world for me. It was amazing to know their stories and about their food, of course. The reason culture has made me the person I am now is because I was honestly afraid of being a Mexican. It's crazy for me to be saying this, but I wasn't proud to be a Mexican. But now, from meeting people and getting to know about their cultures and how they are proud to be what they are, made me realize how there isn't anything to be ashamed of. I should be proud of being Mexican and that I'm bilingual. Now, closing up with my final point. This point is what really changed me as a person. This point was my parents' divorce. I was alone my whole high school career. I could have went wild, out of control, and rambunctious, but instead, I decided to take the high road. I worked hard to get all straight A's, and I tried giving it my all in sports. It was really tough for me. I decided to stay with my dad and not leave him alone. My father went through a stage of being an alcoholic. I would get a late phone calls from him or his friends having to go pick him up because he was too drunk to drive. It hurt me a lot because my dad preferred to be drinking instead of spending time with me. I had to mature at the age of 15. I had no choice. I had to do the bills, clean the house, and make food all the time. And on top of that, I had my studies and sports also to focus on. I shut a lot of people out my life because I was very depressed but couldn't say anything. I kept it all in and just stayed quiet. But moving on, my dad started to change once he met my stepmom. He stopped drinking and began to focus more time on me. We had our ups and downs, but I feel as if God gave me this battle to win. He made me realize a lot about life and made me change for the good. All these 3 points made me the person I am now, and all of it was for the good.